Good evening, folks. Rob Friedel here from Bartell Road Bait and Tackle, and here with the new Oneida Lake show. Today was a very interesting weather day, and I want to point out a little bit of some things that are misconceptions by people and maybe some fears that aren't necessary. The lake had about 12 inches of ice on it. Well, I should say anywhere from 10 to 12. We had a tremendous amount of rain today. We had a tremendous amount of rain last night, and it was warm. Everybody tends to think that the warm weather is going to affect the ice. It's not. The rain, on the other hand, may affect the ice and will affect the ice in ways that people don't realize. Basically, anywhere you have a creek mouth coming into the lake, there's going to be running water now. So the ice in front of those creeks is not going to be as stable as the ice on the main lake, or ice that hasn't been affected by that flow. Areas on Oneida Lake that are going to be like this are Chenango Creek over in Maple Bay, Scriba Creek especially in Constantia, Canaserago Creek down in Lakeport, and Oneida Creek down in Sylvan Beach. Those are the areas you're going to want to be careful around after a heavy rain like this. We're talking about areas like Sandy Creek where there are 20-foot high ice dams on Route 3 in Ellisburg that close the roads. We're talking about Whitesboro, New York, where they were told to evacuate their homes because the river was coming in. All that water is going to go somewhere eventually, and in this case it's coming to Oneida Lake. Those creeks and streams are what are going to bring that water into the lake. So if you're out there fishing on the lake right now, be leery of those access points. You don't want to be near them, because until that water catches up to itself, it's going to be moving and undercutting the ice in those areas. The rest of the ice, it's in pretty decent shape. Pressure cracks, avoid them. Those are areas that, again, are going to be open a little bit from the warmth and the rain. Gas holes, know where they are. On OneidaLakeFishingReports.com, we have a gas hole map. Add to it. We need your help with that. That way we're going to keep everybody safe and topside. A snowmobile fell through yesterday, got rescued. It just simply didn't make it over a soft spot. Use common sense when you're going on the ice after conditions like this, because now we're going to have a 50-degree temperature drop. It's going to go from in the 60s to in the teens in a matter of hours. The leading edge of the ice was in Rochester about an hour ago. So it's going to be here, and then there's snow behind it. So don't worry as much about losing or ice fishing. It's still there, but use a lot more caution and be responsible for yourself when you go out there. I'll tell you a quick story. I had a gentleman this morning at 6 o'clock, so he was going to go to Constantia. I explained to him just what I did here. And you know what? It just isn't a smart play. Don't go where those creeks are, okay? As far as fishing goes, boy, it had to be awesome today. The guys that were out there had to just tear them up. Because when you're in advance of a front like this and you've got a major system coming through, woohoo, get on that site, check out the barometer readings around the lake. It's got to be fascinating when this thing comes through, because I think it's going to fall right through the floor. Get to know the barometer. The barometer is an important tool for you when it comes to patterning these weather conditions and predicting what the fish are going to do. Now we're going to go back into a cold period. We're going to build more ice. We're going to build clean ice. The one upside to this warm up, everything is slick now. There's no snow on it. It's knocked down. Now it's going to refreeze even thicker, stronger, and a lot easier walking and riding. If you've got sleds, you better have studs. I can tell you that for sure. So we're going to go into our regular format on this show here very shortly with the next episode. I'm lining up a bunch of guests. Stop by the site, join our message board. Let us know if there's somebody you'd like to have us talk to on camera about Oneida Lake and what goes on around it. We're excited to do this, and we're going to be filming our next one really, really soon. I might even let Pete have some camera time. I mean, even though I like to talk a lot, you know, and right now he's really sharp. I know you can't see him, but I didn't even recognize him walking in. I thought he was like some kind of fed. So anyway, enjoy your night, enjoy this weather, stay safe on the roads tonight. I think it's going to be very interesting. We'll talk to you again. We'll see you soon. Until then, tight lines.